So I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on Lilo and Stitch, and I wanted to give my opinion on it. If you want more details of my opinion, you can click on the other parts, but in this version, I'm just gonna fire off bad, neutral, and good. Bad, David, very side character-ish. Another bad, Jamba. Why wasn't he part of the Ohana at the end? Another bad is Nani. There's already a whole bunch of commotion on the person who they chose to play Nani. And then for her to be kind of like lukewarm with Nani, what is that? And the hospital scene, what is that? Like, that was so unnecessary. They could have just stuck to the, bit of Nani not being able to keep a job for that whole thing. Neutrals for me was Pleakley. I actually liked Pleakley in the live action. I know there's a lot of commotion behind it. Watch the other part for more explanation on that. Another neutral for me was Nani going off to college at the end. More explanation on that. The other part. And also Lilo being adopted by the neighbor. That's my third neutral. Yeah, I think those were both realistic approaches for those two things. So to me, they weren't bad. Was it really necessary for the movie? Probably not, but they weren't bad. And the Pleakley thing, I I think people are not giving it as much credit as you could give it. The good, Lilo, loved Lilo, the person who played her. She was amazing. Another good was that they did stick to the Ohana storyline. They did stick to most of the storyline. I think people are kind of like blowing it out of proportion as for it following the storyline. They do. And another good is Aunt Tutu. Was it necessary to have her in there? No, but I did like Aunt Tutu. It's always nice to have, an older woman guidance in there. And the music. I love the music, of course. Hawaii. And they introduced Ian Tongi on there on one of the songs. Fellow Tongan, I'm Tongan. What's up? And Stitch. I don't know if they had the same voice actor, but Stitch is just so adorable. Like, they really did a good job at creating, 3D Stitch for the show. So that's my take, my bad, neutrals, and good. If you need more details, explanation on it, click on my other parts because, yeah.